Yes, sir. Reporting. At once. Comrade. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Comrade. Yes, sir. Comrade. Reporting. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Awaiting orders. Waiting orders, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Timer
Reporting.
started.
Yes, sir. Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Waiting. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting. Comrade. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Waiting order. Ready and affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Waiting affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Of course. As you wish. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Of course. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Waiting orders.
Timer started.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Comrade, acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Ready and waiting. As you wish. As you wish. Of course. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Of course. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Ready. Of course. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Warning, 5 minutes.
Ready and waiting. Of course. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Of course. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Warning, 3 minutes remaining.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Reporting.
Warning, 2 minutes remaining.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
Warning, 1 minute
Yes, sir.
remaining.
Waiting order.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Timer
At
started.
once. Of course. At once. Very well. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Comrade. Acknowledge. Waiting order. Waiting order. Comrade.
Acknowledged.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Ready and waiting orders. Waiting orders. Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Comrade,
Reporting. Of course. Agreed. Of course. Very well. As you wish. Awaiting orders.
waiting order.
Reporting.
Warning, 5 minutes
Of
remaining.
course. Yes, sir. Report at once. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Waiting order.
Warning, 4 minutes remaining.
Report, sir.
Warning, 3 minutes remaining.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Of course. Awaiting orders.
Warning,
Awaiting
2
orders.
minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Warning, 1 minute remaining.
Affirmative. sir. Reporting. At once.
Comrade,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
acknowledged.
Sorry.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Report.
Waiting order.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Comrade.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Reporting. At once. Awaiting orders. At once. Of course. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Awaiting orders. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Of course. Affirmative. Very well. Acknowledged. As you wish. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Of course. Vehicle reporting.
Warning.
Yes, sir.
5
Acknowledged.
minutes. Warning. 4 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Warning. 3 minutes remaining. Warning. 2 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Warning. 1 minute remaining.
At once. Acknowledged. As you wish. Awaiting orders.
Yes. Acknowledged.
Timer started.
Comrade.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. As you wish. Of course. As you wish. Of course. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Warning. 5 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Vehicle report.
Comrade.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Warning. 4 minutes remaining.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle report.
Warning. 3 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Warning. 2 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Warning. 1 minute remaining.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Timer started.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Comrade. Waiting order.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Awaiting order. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Warning, 5 minutes.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Warning,
Report.
4
Affirmative.
minutes remaining.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Comrade.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
Warning, 3 minutes
Of course. As you wish. Agreed. As you wish. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
remaining. Warning, 2 minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Warning,
reporting.
1 minute
Yes, sir.
remaining.
Comrade.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Waiting order.
Timer started.
Waiting orders. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Waiting order.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Timer stopped.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle yes, reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Report acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Vehicle report. Report. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Comrade.
Report. Affirmative, sir. Ready and waiting. At once. As you wish. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Agreed. At once. Very well. Of course. Of course. Of course. Agreed. Of course. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Waiting order. Reporting. Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Await. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Of course. At once. Of course. Acknowledged. Agreed. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Reinforcements.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Reporting. Comrade? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade? Vehicle reporting order. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Comrade? Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Comrade? Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. As you wish.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade, affirm. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Vehicle report. Reporting. Comrade. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Comrade.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Yes. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Comrade. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Comrade. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is
Yes,
under
sir.
attack.
Vehicle reporting. Waiting order. Comrade, waiting order. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Waiting. Waiting order. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Of course. Very well. Reporting. Comrade, acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Of course. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Wait. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Agreed. Report affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledge.
Awaiting orders. Of course.
Reporting.
Waiting orders.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Wait.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Waiting acknowledged. Ready and waiting. As you wish.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Vehicle awaiting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.